learning left-handed. Today we are talking about two amazing things that will be very helpful for you in the future. This list was created by me, so I hope you enjoy it. This is ways to get inspired. I'm going to tell you 25 different ways of getting inspired, and I hope at least 3 of them will be helpful for you. The first one is the most obvious. You've got to look at art. Art is just inspires a lot of people to be creative, either copying ideas from previous cultures or thinking, yeah, I could do that. But you get the idea. It's very useful. Next, we have visiting interesting websites. And I don't mean Facebook. That is not an interesting website. Find websites that interest you about your hobby or whatever you enjoy doing or what you're good at. Third, to meditate. Admittedly, a lot of people don't do this because they say, oh Lewis, I can't find 15 minutes of the day to meditate. I'm sorry, but if you can't find 15 minutes in 24 hours, you have a scheduling problem, and I suggest you get someone to schedule your stuff a bit better for you. 4. Watch captivating TV, and I don't mean Friends. I mean watching something actually that moves you, that makes you feel better. Watch nature, that's always a great one. And everyone loves listening to David Attenborough in the background. Number 5. View a worthwhile film. A lot of different films inspire read something intriguing, as in something that's not quite normal, but just something that's just outside your peripheral of knowledge. Definitely worth doing today. Number 7, listen to music and podcasts, aka like you're doing now. Congratulations, you're one step closer to being more inspired. Now number 8, write freely. Just look at a piece of paper and write whatever comes to mind, even if it just turns into a shopping list. It's better than just sitting there doing nothing. Number 9, and this is very difficult for English people, especially on the tube, is talk to a stranger. So I recommend doing that because you never know, you might meet a lifelong friend. Number 10, observe nature. As I said before, very worthwhile, and there's nothing like watching birds fly between the trees, listening to their calls, hearing the crunch of old dead leaves as you walk over them. Definitely worth doing that. Number 11, take photos. I've done this a lot recently. When I say take photos, I don't mean of yourself, I mean of what's around you. And it might inspire you to have a look at different places. Number 12, associate with remarkable people. Well, if you know me already, you are associating with remarkable people, because, I am one. So definitely look into doing that, find more interesting people, because you can never not learn something from new people like that. Next, number 13, look at old photos. Everyone loves the old photos, the old family photos, or my personal favourite, I like looking at what the town used to look like 100 years ago or 50 years ago, and you can just see how each thing has evolved. Next, number 14, go for a walk. Who doesn't love a walk? It stretches, you can walk out all your bad anger, all your bad moods, just walk it out and carry on with your day, enjoy the scenery, listen to some good music. Number 15, draw or paint anything. Admittedly, for some people, they can't do this all the time, but I recommend that you do. Just get a sheet of paper and a pen. If you end up writing a shopping list, you end up writing a shopping list, but you can do a little doodle of a cat drinking some coffee on the side. Definitely worth doing that. Okay, number 16, eat something or somewhere exotic. So, there is 200 plus countries on this earth, and that means there is at least 200 plus different cuisines that you can try. Or even if it's just a different pie you've never tried, or from a different pie shop. Try it, eat something, or go somewhere exotic. Number 17, play a sport. It helps improve all your endorphins, which creates more creationist, creational ideas flowing through your mind. So definitely do look out for that. 18, and when I say this, I don't mean like stare at them like you're going to drill holes through them, But just watch kids. They are so funny. They're a laugh, especially in supermarkets. It's very cute when you see them pushing around the big trolleys that they can barely see over, being helpful and stuff. It's really cute. I like watching it. It's funny to me. Number 19. Smile or laugh. Even if it starts off as a fake smile, studies have suggested that the literal fake it till you make it situation does work when it comes to smiling. Admittedly, it doesn't work for everybody, but they've proven that with enough people it does work. Number 20. Visit an unfamiliar site nearby. So you think you know everything about your town, about your square block of where you live. Well, have you found this new alley where there's a new pop-up coffee shop? Have you gone down the corner to the new kebab place? Have you gone round here to the new art gallery? There is always a road that you haven't been down before. And don't think you have, because I know no one has seen every single road everywhere. Number 21. Let go of baggage and negativity. So what most people do with this is they think of all their baggage as if they were carrying it. So you've got one bag per arm, you've got all your emotional baggage, and I want you to just release your hands and let it fall to the floor. Release all of that negativity into the ground. So it's like the opposite of conducting electricity, you're expunging negativity. Number 22. Relax and daydream. That's where the whole staring out the window situation happens. So all you do is you close your eyes and you want to picture everything. Just random daydreams in your head. For like most men, it's saving damsels in distress, or being the world-saving hero, or just climbing up a building like Spider-Man. Every man has done this. I assume women do it as well. Okay, number 23. Travel out of town. So you think you've seen everything in your town? Well, you might have. It's very rare, but it's a possibility. But have you been to the next town over? Do you know their pubs? Do you know where's the best place to get a cheese pasty? Because we all want a good pasty, don't we? Number 24. Go to sleep. As the great famous saying goes, if everything goes wrong, go to sleep. Deal with it in the morning. That would be my advice for most of you. Number 25. Dream. And I mean dream in the sense that when you're asleep, and dream for a better life when you're awake. Do this, and I think at least one of these, or 3 of them, will inspire you. Thank you for listening to part 1. Part 2 in a minute. Welcome back to Learning Left-Handed. This is part 2 of episode 13. Today we're doing the final part of powerful networking secrets. If you haven't seen the last 2 episodes, please go and listen to episodes 9 and 11 for part 1 and part 2. This will be point 9 in powerful networking secrets. To be the power broker of email connections, aka you connect 2 people via you. So say you know someone who's getting their kitchen fitted, and you know someone else who is selling, let's say, cabinets. You're the person who brings it together. That's very good. Now, lots of people have asked me to add how to be a rainmaker, aka a person who makes lots of money very quickly. Obviously, it's a very important thing to do with powerful networking secrets. So you've got to have 5 different things. You've got to have a positive attitude. You've got to have developed interpersonal skills. So, okay, you can talk to people. 3, constantly spot opportunities. Number 4, which most people don't do, take some risks. And 5, be the go-to person. You want people to think, well, I can't find this thing anywhere. Who should I go to? That person, because he is the go-to person. Number 11, use clout.com. Okay, you receive solid intel on how your influence is perceived by others. Very useful website, go and check it out. Number 12, use Google Alerts for reputation monitoring. Okay, if someone talks shit about you on a bad post, you want to be the first person to read it and try your best to get rid of it. And last, we have the same equivalent for Google Alerts, but for Facebook. It's called nutshellmail.com. So whenever anyone talks bad about you or talks good about you, you will be the first person to find out. Okay, this has been Learning Left-Handed. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and as always, thank you for listening.